What's going on, everybody? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Salisbury, Maryland. Let's make this sharp. There we go. Want to look good. So, had a bunch of time yesterday to listen to a bunch of podcasts and stuff, and between Quick Talk Podcast, Tommy Mello's Home Service Expert, and I believe 2 episodes of MFCEO, as well as another book that I'm currently listening to. Lots and lots of knowledge dropped. But it was interesting listening to Josh and Mike McCallowitz talking about, too, a lot of these, when you go to an industry event, people always talk tactics and this and that, and how are you marketing and whatnot. And then somebody posted in one of the groups today, if you had $500 a month to spend, would you be better to spend it on Google or Facebook? First person response, 100% Google. My response, Facebook, 100%. And it's good, good conversation on there. The thing though, that the biggest flaw is that people will go to an event or see that post and they'll count up the votes for Google, they'll count up the votes for Facebook, see which one wins, and then they'll dump money in there. And only based off of, 13 people said Facebook and 20 said Google, or vice versa, therefore I'm going to spend my money on the winner of this non-scientific poll. When you don't take into account number one, the business that you're in, that's going to determine a lot of it. Is it something where this is an urgent, if it's a taxi cab company, you know what? If the first company, they're not going to go looking through Facebook. Anybody recommend a good taxi cab company? No. When you need a taxi, when you need a tow truck, when you need your HVAC system fixed, you need it fixed now. That's where AdWords is going to make sense. Absolutely. For us with power washing, it's not an urgent service. When somebody's finally ready to make that decision, it's somewhat urgent, but it's not life or death. It's not something that has to be dealt with right then. And that's where, if so again, take into account your business, the needs and what kind of people are looking, what the situation, the buying process is for it. But then also familiarity with the platform. And that doesn't mean how many times a day do you use Google, how many times a day do you use Facebook. No. This is talking about, do you have experience and knowledge in how to use Google the right way? Do you have the experience and knowledge how to use Facebook, how to leverage the tools that Facebook gives you the right way to maximize that money spent? I do not have any Google AdWords experience. I have looked at multiple pitches from people. I understand the importance of it. I see that there's, obviously lots of people do very, very well with it. I've seen Gary's numbers. And unfortunately, the numbers that I see from so many people trying to sell me on it doesn't compare to the results that I get from Facebook or from other sources. So that's why I haven't done it. I would spend that money 100% on Facebook. Because that's where, that is my bread and butter. We crush it on Facebook. And it's not because of Salisbury, Maryland is this Facebook nexus. It's because of all the work that we do, the content we put out, the brand awareness that we've been able to create. The one big thing, though, that, again, this isn't going to settle this all, and the point of this is, again, to become familiar and know what you're doing before you start doing it, or spending lots of money on it, is that Facebook, and it doesn't mean that Facebook's long-term. Facebook will, if you spend $500 a month, or whatever amount, on Facebook for the next year, and then the following year you spent $0 on Facebook, you would still see leads and jobs and things coming in through there from Facebook as a result of the action that you've taken the last year. And again, let's just say if it's 500, so $6,000, or $3,000 if you spent $250 a month. What you will have built with that is going to continue to produce results. If you spent the same money on Google AdWords, the second that you stop using Google AdWords, your ad doesn't show up anymore. Makes sense, right? So that money would have absolutely produced revenue, hopefully at a fantastic ROI on both systems. But Google, when you turn it off, it's off. Facebook is the fire and Google's the light bulb. You turn it on and off, so be it. Obviously, you still want to have things set up on Google too that are going to result in residual things that are not just your ads-based stuff, where you have your website, you have other citations and other ways for people searching for your business, your maps, listings, and all that. So, anyways, again, no matter what the thing is, whether it's clip flyers, EDDM, direct mail, or target mailings, postcards, radio, phone books, YouTube, whatever it may be, make sure that you're not just deciding to use one source or another because it was the most popular thing, even though you don't know what you're doing with it. All right, be wise with that money. Have a great day.